A bucket list is not a to-do list. It is a creative bucket that you're pulling fun ideas from when you're bored or when you just want something to do to help you romanticize spring in this instance. So with that being said, let's go through some of the categories that I'm going to be adding to my bucket list. Let's start. The categories that I'm going to add to my bucket list are crafting, movies and TV, outdoor activities, and food. I'm going to start off with crafts that I want to try this spring. I want to try embroidery. It's something that can result in such a beautiful piece when you're done with it. I think it will be a fun way to create decor pieces for my home, as well as add some whimsical touches to clothing that I already own. Another craft that I want to add is to do a crochet bouquet of flowers. I want to get better at doing different colored yarn in my crocheting because I typically stick with one ball and that's it. And another small craft that I want to do is making a spring simmer pot. I saw this really fun idea of doing a simmer pot under your candle warmer, and then that makes your room smell good. Moving on to movies and TV, I wanted to do more movies that I haven't seen before or that I've only seen once or twice. There are so many beautiful springtime movies that I've seen a lot of before, so I'm trying to branch out. I want to watch Tuck Everlasting. It has Alexis Bledel from Gilmore Girls in it, and I love her. I think she's so cute, so I think it'll be cute to see her in this very springtime movie. I don't know, it came up when I googled springtime movies, and it looks fun, so that's on my watch list. I want to watch Emma. Definitely the newer version is on my list. I might watch the older version as well. Shockingly, I've never seen Pride and Prejudice. I see the edits of it all over TikTok, so I'm excited to watch that movie. First thing on my outdoors activities list is gardening. I already have some little seedlings sprouting in my flower box outside. If you saw my last video where I planted in my flower box, and they're sprouting little baby seedlings. And I just really hope it's not weeds growing, and I hope it's actually the flowers that I planted. I think it should be the flowers, but fingers crossed. Another fun outdoorsy activity is going to a flower field. I did go to the tulip field in Oregon. It's called Wooden Shoe Tulip Farm, and there are just hundreds and hundreds of rows of beautiful tulips. Another great idea is to go to a farm to see all the baby animals. I went to a farm on my Oregon trip last week, and there were so many baby goats. It was so darn cute, and I just had so much fun looking at all the baby animals and exploring the flower nursery there, and it's a really fun way to support a local business. Another thing that I want to do is go on a hike in a green field, end it with a springtime picnic. Those can be two separate things. They can be put together. That's the magic of putting it in a bucket list. Sometimes you grab two things out of the bucket. Moving on to food, I want to make pansy topped shortbread cookies. I think you just make shortbread cookies and then you roll actual pansy flowers into them, like not just getting the print on, but you're eating the flower with the cookie because it's an edible flower. And then I also want to make a homemade tea blend with different edible flowers and herbs. My own tea that hopefully won't be accidentally poisonous. Part of romanticizing spring for me is adjusting my mindset to romanticize your life a little bit better, help you romanticize your situations. I say that with an asterisk next to it. A lot of situations can't be romanticized. I'm not saying to do that. If you're going through a hard time, you're going through a hard time. We'll make that clear. The art of noticing. Everything goes on all the time all around you, but noticing the little things that make it beautiful is an art. I started doing that with my drinks. I think it can be kind of useful to pick a category and noticing the things that make it beautiful. Maybe I have my coffee in a little cute mug and I notice the steam rising off of it in the morning sun. Or I get a strawberry lemonade and I put some pink edible glitter in it to make it more sparkly and fun. And then you have to start embracing the art of noticing those special little things. Yeah, the art of noticing. You gotta get into that. Put that on your list. Those are all of my ideas for my creative bucket list. You know, it's not a to-do list. I'll say that again. when you create your bucket list, do not treat it as a to-do list. Do not get yourself down for not checking something off. I like to keep my to-do list. I like to keep my bucket list in a little cute journal. And then when I'm bored, I can pick it up and I'll be like, what looks like fun today? Kind of like a little menu. Maybe I will go do that today. And then you can go do it without sitting there for an hour being like, I don't know, what do I want to do? I don't know, what do I want to do? To yourself, which is maybe just a me thing. Anywho, thank you all so much for joining me today. And I can't wait to see what ideas you put in your bucket list. So please comment them down below. So with that being said, I appreciate you all. And as always, with love, Juliana. Bye, guys.